who's the person that needs the best amount of advice? And it's not really the guy who's already on his shit. It's the guy who's looking at his life right now and fucking hates it. That's who needs the most advice. It's not the person who's already loves life, although they could always use advice. It's the person who's hating their life right now. So I thought, okay, I was in that position. I've been in that position multiple times. What is the one thing that kept me going? I've been in a position where I genuinely think that I would have become extremely suicidal and depressed had I not found self-improvement, and had I not found it within myself to change the life that I fucking live. Had I not found it within myself to be the person that I'd wanted to be. And ultimately, that is what this video is about. It's not about some fucking top 10 tricks to get your dick sucked by a 5'2" Latina. Hold on. Although, when I find out about that information, you guys will be the first to know. I promise you that. No. Unfortunately, no. Someone just threw their fucking computer across the room right now. Unfortunately, it's not. It's exactly what I described. It's about changing your life. And when you hate your life so much that you hate it. When you hate your life so much that you physically think that you would have killed yourself if you had not changed it previously, or if you hate your life so much that you are thinking about killing yourself, or you just are extremely depressed and it just feels like you're putting one foot in front of another and you don't even know what for. I mean, sometimes it's not even like that. Sometimes it's just, you just know that you can do better. And you know that you're capable of doing more, but you're not doing it yet. Sometimes it's just that. Sometimes it's just, you're tired of being somebody that you know you could be better than. And I think a large amount of our general dissatisfaction of life, and why, sometimes we hate our lives and hate ourselves, is because we don't like who we are. And that's the fucking thing. That's the fucking thing. If you liked your life and you liked who you were, you would not be sad. So how do you do that? Unfortunately, there's no just top 10 quick fucking ways. I recommend doing hard things. I recommend finding yourself, I recommend defining yourself and not finding yourself. I recommend defining yourself in those hard moments and seeing to yourself and saying to yourself, this is what I am. I'm not gonna fucking back down when shit gets tough. To me, those are like little cookie jars that I can come back to whenever life gets me fucking down. Is I can at least say, I beat that and I can beat this shit too. Ultimately, I'm gonna hit you guys with my favorite quote. At the end of the day, every action, reaction, and thought process is a reflection of your current mindset. But it is also an opportunity for you to be the person you have always wanted to be. That doesn't mean, tomorrow you're gonna start as the best person. It doesn't mean that. It doesn't mean tomorrow you're gonna start taking your actions and reactions and thought processes seriously. It means it starts now and it doesn't ever fucking stop. If you genuinely want to be somebody that you're not right now, that's not just showing up and doing the greatest actions. It's about doing the greatest actions, reactions, and having the greatest thought process. If you don't like any of those three things, change it and be that kind of fucking person. If suddenly you want to go fucking be a professional MMA fighter, do those actions, and when shit gets tough and when you fail, have a professional MMA fighter's reactions and have the exact same thought processes. Fake it until you are it. If you have to do that, you have to do that. If you want to be a fucking champion in MMA and any kind of sport in fucking life, you don't walk around like a number 15 contender. You walk around like you are the fucking champ. Oh, he's just manifesting it. No, he's lived his entire life like he was the champion. And now destiny has called. And he's answered it with thousands of hours in the gym. And he is the most prepared motherfucker when he walks into that ring, into that octagon, into that meeting, into his bedroom at night. That's not, that could be you. Is like, you get to decide if that's you. And you get to decide if that starts now or in 2 fucking weeks when you hate yourself even fucking more and now you decide to pull the plug. It could be the next 2 years, the next fucking 20 years. But ultimately, it's fucking every action, reaction, and thought process. You get to decide who the fuck you are. I have this quotes notepad on my notes app, and that is the number fucking one. I have 3 quotes that I always keep at the top, and then everything else I just add a new quote I add underneath that. And that one is the number 1 fucking quote I have ever read, and that's the number 1 that I live by. Cause, I mean, fucking duh. Fucking duh, I live by it. So like recently I was like, man, I don't think I'm doing enough. I want to do more. Alright? Go do that. You know the steps. Actions, reactions, thought process. Be that kind of motherfucker. If you want to be this person or that person, or this idea, or this fucking legend, go do it. It's not decided whenever you finally are awarded 10,000 subscribers that you're a YouTuber. It's in the process to getting 10,000 subscribers that you make yourself and define yourself as a YouTuber. Olympic gold medalists are usually champions and gold medalists years before they ever win the medal, because they fucking live by that every single day for their dreams. And then finally, they get awarded and recognized as the Olympian that they are. Let that be for you. Let time work in your favor. Let your actions work in your favor. And whenever you have to react to something, because life is a lot about reactions, and I think reactions are extremely important. React like the person you've always wanted to fucking be. And that's gonna change from time to time. Which is why this is such an amazing fucking quote, and why it's gonna change your life, get you out of this gutter, and get you back on your fucking grind and on your fucking whatever the fuck you want to do. Fuck, hell, if you want to go chuck turtles at grandma's, go do that. Because that's what you want to do, apparently. Regardless, that's the best piece of advice I could offer you, and I think ultimately anybody could really offer you, because that's something that's entirely within your power. This isn't some quote that's like, it's gonna happen every blue moon. No, it's just happening. Now that you've realized it, it's gonna happen from this moment until you die. You're gonna have that within your brain. And that could be a fantastic thing or a very, very fucked up and very bad thing. When you realize that you're not the person that you want to be, now you're gonna be depressed. Okay, maybe. Honestly, you run that fucking risk. You do run that risk now that you've watched this video and that you're aware of this, you run that risk. But also, if you suddenly get depressed by watching this video, like, fuck, I haven't been living the right life. You're thinking about it wrong. It's not that you've been living the wrong life. It's not that you're aware that you've been living the wrong life. And now that you have awareness, oh yeah, you're a little sad. Of course. Because now that you know that there's something better out there, and now that you're thinking, why don't I live like that? Why do I go to bed every night dreaming about being something or something else when I can just be that? And I can just dedicate myself to doing that. Wouldn't that make my life so much better? Yes, it absolutely fucking would. My happiest moments, I journaled about this today, my happiest moments is not when I get a good grade in the classroom or when I have a very good laugh with my friends. I mean, those feel really good. But it's when I do the really, really hard work outside of the classroom, outside of meeting with my friends. When I make that up to myself, just me and my own thoughts and my fucking work and how long and how hard I want to push. That's what makes me go to bed with a smile and saying that I'm different than other people. That's what makes me get like kind of fucking feral in my brain. That shit gives me hope. And I hope it does for you. I'm gonna end this video here. Remember that those who never do shall never know. You know what? I fucking hate saying that. It's so like common because I said that for so fucking long, but it made you with something better. Remember that with hard work, dreams do come true. And honestly, I'll see you at the top. If you're that person, if you want to be that person, I'll see you at the fucking top, man. Peace.